Lesson 8. Means of Transport. People travel from place to place for different reasons. They travel to their places of work, to the market, and to many other places. Goods are also transported from one place to another. All the means of traveling and carrying goods from one place to another are known as means of transport. Means of transport are of three types: land transport, water transport, air transport. Land transport. Vehicles that run on land are the means of land transport, which is further divided into two groups. These are roadways and railways. Roadways. Vehicles such as bicycle, car, bus, van, scooter that move on road are called means of roadways land transport. No more. People living in desert use camels to carry loads, so the camel is called the ship of the desert. India has one of the world's largest network of roadways. All the towns and cities are connected together by roads that also connect most of the villages with the markets in towns to help transport of crops and vegetables quickly. Mountains and deserts are now also accessible through roads. No more. Indian Railways is the second largest railways in the world and the biggest in Asia. Railways. Railways are good means of transport for both long and short distances. Trains can carry a large number of people. Travel over long distances is cheap and more comfortable by train. Passenger trains carry people. Goods trains carry heavy things like iron, coal, and food grains. However, trucks, cars, and buses can carry you right up to your doorstep. They can go up the mountains where it is difficult to make railway lines for trains. Train engines can be run by steam, diesel, or electric engine. There are some local trains operated in big cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Kolkata. These trains carry millions of people to their workplaces and back to their homes. Nowadays, metro trains are used in big cities like Delhi and Kolkata, which make the travel for people much easier. No more. The first train introduced in India in 1853 was from Mumbai to Thane. Waterways. Vehicles such as boats, steamers, ships and ferries that sail in the water are called means of water transport. A place where passengers and goods are loaded on or off ships is called a port or a harbor. A large passenger liner can carry thousands of people. A small boat or yacht can carry only a few people. No more. Mumbai is the biggest port of India. Big container vessels and tankers can transport grains, oil and other goods all over the world. A ferry carries a few people across a river or a small stretch of sea. Even cars and buses can be loaded onto a ferry. A submarine travels underwater. A hovercraft floats in water on a thin cushion of air and can move on land also in the same way. Water transport is the cheapest means of transport, so bulky goods are generally sent by water transport. Air transport. Vehicles such as helicopter, aeroplane, and glider that fly in the air are called means of air transport. Airways provide the fastest means of transport. Today we can fly to almost any place on earth within few hours by aeroplane. Aeroplanes take passengers and goods to almost all important cities of the world. There are airports in all major cities of the world, and air travel is very expensive. Helicopters can fly across mountains, forests, oceans, and deserts and land at those places also where aeroplanes cannot. This is very useful during floods or tsunamis in the whole world. We can transport medicines, food and clothes to remote areas with the help of a helicopter. No more. Aeroplane was invented by Wright brothers in 1903. Some special means of transport. Vendor cart. Some people use vendor carts to sell things on the streets. Palanquins, palki. Earlier, palki was used to carry the bride from her father's place to the place of her in-laws. Moreover, in villages, ladies used it to travel from one village to another. Tricycle for differently abled people. A differently abled person uses a special kind of tricycle to move from one place to another. Bullock carts, tongas and tractors. These are the common vehicles used by villagers. Let's recall. All the means of traveling and carrying goods from one place to another are known as means of transport. Land transport is divided into two groups, roadways and railways. Boats, steamers, ships and ferries are some means of water transport. Aeroplanes, helicopters and gliders are some means of air transport. Vendor cart, palanquins, tricycle and bullock carts are some special means of transport.